Hello, I'm Michael Hernandez. I'm a teacher, author, speaker, and education consultant in Los Angeles. And in this video, I'm going to talk about something that a lot of educators are worried about, which is cheating, especially now in the age of AI. The good news is that I have some solutions for overcoming these challenges, and we're going to share them with you and tell you how you can design uncheatable assessments. Now, grading and academic integrity have been top of mind for educators for a long time. Through the pandemic, we saw big disruptions in how we could assess students and their willingness and ability to show up and learn. And now with artificial intelligence, educators in secondary and professors in higher ed are especially worried that students aren't doing the work to write essays and reports and that they'll use AI tools to do it for them. And they're right. The latest surveys show that the use of AI to write papers is up, and experts estimate that the actual numbers are even higher. There's really no way to tell either, since cheat detection software is notoriously inaccurate and biased, and there's no way to put the genie back in the bottle. So what can we do? In my book and companion course, I talk about the two main reasons cheating happens: because students want to cheat and because they can. Remember, cheating has been around since the beginning of time. We don't need AI or cell phones or the internet to cheat, and students will continue to cheat. So how can we remove the incentive to cheat in the first place? The second piece of this is that they can cheat because we as teachers have designed cheatable assessments. Think about it. If everyone's expected to have the exact same answer at the same time, we've set ourselves up for failure. So the only real solution is to move toward authentic assessments, assignments that students want to complete with quality and integrity and that are impossible to create with AI alone. Here are the three traits of an uncheatable authentic assessment. First is originality. A project is unique to the student. Personal connection. Students see how the assignment and curriculum helps them. And purpose. There's a point to doing the hard work of the assignment because students know their work will be published or shared publicly or made for an end user outside the classroom. Now, we don't all have a studio or computer lab or makerspace. So what can a third grade teacher or high school AP science teacher or a university history professor do? Have students create multimedia research projects. These are digital projects that your students can create using the tech you already have and using apps that are free or low cost. They take a variety of forms, which means they're perfect for any subject area. These could be data visualizations or infographics, digital books, or explainer videos that students create to literally show what they know. This isn't just for show. Multimedia research projects use these same skills of research, writing, and collaboration from your traditional assignments, but the way students demonstrate their knowledge and relate to the content becomes unique and personalized. So the question you might have then is, how do I grade assignments like this? The beauty is that the burden for assessment is now shared with the students who have to demonstrate, like a portfolio, that they understand and can clearly communicate their knowledge to others. In my course, I talk about the 4 pillars of assessment, or the 4 ways we can triangulate a more accurate picture of student knowledge. These 4 pillars are teacher evaluation, peer evaluation, self-evaluation, and audience evaluation. Students often put more weight on the feedback they get from their peers or people in the public than they give to you as a teacher, so they'll be able to take that feedback to heart, and you also won't have to spend as much time justifying your grades. This all might sound like a radical idea, but think about it. What are your most memorable experiences from school? The concepts that you actually remember or make you excited to learn? They probably weren't a worksheet or a test or even an essay. It was probably a project or a field trip or when you got to work with a team. Authentic assessments borrow that same momentum of excitement and purpose to drive learning and remove the desire to cheat in the first place. When done right, authentic assignments can be the framework for rigorous, challenging learning experiences that also foster a lifelong love for learning.